Hi guys, I'm back again. It is kind of late on Thursday night because I've been working all day long trying to make up for not working this week. But it's good to be back to work other than spending all my money on gas. I did end up having to spend some of that gas money. If you were here yesterday, I talked about having $73 left in gas. As soon as I went out and went to work, I had to spend $51 to fill my tank. So I'm down to $22 in gas. Let's see here. I did line through what we did yesterday. I took $75 out of the emergency fund and $50 out of the credit card to pay for the car tow. So I do only owe for the evap cooler and car repair now. I still owe that gas back to my credit card, so I might start with that. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So I've got my numbers, I've got my coffee, I've got my wallet, and oh, light my candle. I'm gonna forget that again. So I hope you guys have had a great week so far. Mine's going pretty good now that my car is fixed. We got over hump day, so we're on to Friday tomorrow. I don't know if it's everybody's Friday. I work delivery, and delivery is busier on the weekends, so if I'm going to take days off, I normally take Tuesday, Wednesday off. So it's kind of the beginning of my week for my normal week anyway. But these last 2 weeks I have been working every day. I'm working 7 days a week, and thank goodness, because my car broke on Sunday, and it so I haven't gotten to earn money until last night. So that was like a little gap there where I had a forced 2.5 days off. I just got paid for last week, and you guys, I'm so happy. I did 42 hours and I made $900, wait, let me pull it out to make sure. Yep, $988. Okay, so that is gonna help so much. And I'm gonna start with paying back that gas. So I'm gonna go in here, get out gas money. And what did I say it was? It was 51, right? Yeah, $51. 51 out of gas. Oh, let me see how much that leaves me for gas, because that's supposed to be $22. I did the math, but I didn't actually count this money. Yep, $22. So I have $22 left over from this week, and I have not stuffed yet for today. I did get paid today, so this is leftover money, you guys. This is, I made it 100, and we will count in my wallet in a second. I'm gonna do that in a second because I'm getting sidetracked here. I still have this $51 out, so 51 more dollars. Take that. And $390 plus 51. $441. Okay. $441. All right, so that gas is paid back. All right, now let's go into my wallet. Okay, so I have $22 left in gas in here, but I have this $100 left in groceries, and I still have money in all of these. I need to pull that and figure that out, but go into my wallet now. Okay, so I need to start with my wallet every time, and it's so hard for me to remember to start with my wallet. All right, let's see what else we have in groceries. 6. So I have $106 left in groceries, you guys. That is flipping amazing. I also I'm so excited because I'm gonna stuff today, and so I'm stuffing on top of that, and we're gonna have an overstuffed grocery budget. And the $22 left in gas, that'll probably unfortunately be absorbed, but it'll make my budget so much better. It's been so tight, even at $600 a month for gas, which is so sad. I spend way too much money in gas. I am killing my car. But anyway, go back through my wallet and we'll see what we've got here. Shopping still has $10 plus the gift cards. Household still has 2. Hobbies 10. Entertainment 10. Restaurants has 9 plus lots of gift cards. Oh, I did use my Starbucks card today. I've got probably $30 on here still. And all I do is drink regular plain old coffee with cream. So my coffees are only like $2.95. So I don't spend it too quick. But when I was in Starbucks, I had the opportunity to just pay $5 for the next guy in line. So that is so much fun to do. I love being able to do that sometimes. And I was feeling so blessed for getting back on the road and going to work that I got myself a coffee and treated myself with my gift card. But I had to get somebody else something too. We do have $2 left in pets, and I do need to stuff that because I'm going to need kitty litter again. And $5 left in gifts and giving. So that's my wallet, and we will revisit her later because we're going to stuff her. But for now, we are going to color that because I paid that back. All right. And this is making so much more sense to me now that I've got it colored, because now I can tell what is actually owed and what is paid back. Let's see what we want to work on next. Move No by July. Oh, well, I get to color today because it is like 10 o'clock on Thursday. And actually, I don't know if, I guess I get to color today. I think giving $5, and then I just used my gift card for me. And that's all I did today. So yeah, I get to color today. All right, so let me get color. And No by July is making me so happy. I don't know if I want to do a no buy every month. I wish I was capable of doing that, but we need to buy things. I'm already like, we've got 3 kids, and we've got some things that I'm like, we'll buy them next month because we're doing No by July. Like back to school. Back to school. I know it's a necessity, but then it's also a lot of a want because we actually don't need that much of, we have a lot already, and we're kind of buying new for fun, and they just want to get a lot of supplies and maybe some clothes and things like that. So I think I'm going to do my budget and figure out how much is left over for sinking funds, because the sinking funds, I have a feeling, are going to be car repair. So, or debt. So here we go. We're starting with, oh, I moved this out of the way when I didn't want to. I get to get rid of this underfunded budget because I know that I'm funded. And so I do look at my last week's budget just to get an idea, just to figure out what I'm doing with my numbers, because it makes it so much easier. I do the 4th of the amount each week because I'm getting paid 4 times this month. So I'm going to start by writing all this out. I'm going to say July weekly budget. And this one's number 3. Okay. And so for week number 2, let's see, did I have a balance? No, I did not. Balance of $0 because I had a $0 budget last week. So that is, if I would have had money that I still owed, I would have had to fill out money there and then pay it back to my budget, but not this time. And I have my total income is, I like to do this in a color. Let's see, I got blue. $988. All right. And then my pay dates, I just fill in. And this was 7/20, through 7/26. So that's the pay period this covers because my next paycheck is on 7/27. And then I am gonna say my total monthly, and it is $3,250. And that is the amount that it takes to fully fund all of my fixed and flexible categories. And these are my sinking funds over here, but those are completely variable. Those are whatever I have left over. So total weekly. Sorry, my handwriting is so sloppy. It is like late for me. 10 o'clock at night is late, and I did work like 11 hours today or something like that. So I'm a little bit tired, but we got our weekly total is $12.50. You can totally see it in my handwriting too. And I'm gonna fill in these categories and I'm gonna be right back with you. All right, now I'm back, and this is gonna be funded by 1/4 also. And this is for my total funded. And that is just how much I've paid so far. Then I'm gonna have my remaining balance. All right. So let's start with taking $812.50 away from $988. So we have $988 minus $812.50 equals $175.50. So I'm going to have $175.50 as a sinking fund. So that is not going to pay off my total car repair, but it is definitely going to pay for the evap cooler and a good little chunk of the car repair. So we're going to see how much I have to pull out of the sinking funds to make up for the rest of that. But that is super awesome. I'm so happy that it's working out this way. So we'll fill in these numbers here and I'll be right back with you. Do add up to $393.75. All right. And then my total funded is, I have paid this 3 times this month. So last time I was at $325, and this time I'm adding $162.50 to that. So now I'm going to be at $487.50. So you understand how that works, and I'm going to do those, and I'm going to speed them up so that you don't have to watch me do those. And that equals $1,181.25 that I have paid my bills, my fixed bills, so far this month. Now I'm going to do the same thing down here. All right, total funded. Where I'm going to write 1/4 of the amount that I owe per month right here, and then how much I've paid so far this month right here. So that adds up to $1,260. So I take 1,260 plus 1,181.25 equals $2,441.25. Let's say next flex grand balance. All right, so my balance due is actually one more month, and that would be $438 plus $390, I will call that 4, equals, well, I shouldn't call it 4 because I have this broken down actually, huh? So I should say 438 plus 393.75 equals 831.75. And then if I add 2,441, oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. 831.75 plus 2,441.25 equals 32.73, and I say that my total monthly budget is 32.50. So I don't know how I come up with 32.73 as my total funded amount. Maybe I did a bunch of rounding up, but that is pretty close. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure that one out, what I did wrong there, or my monthly budget has increased a little bit. So my total fixed is $393.75. My total flex was $438, and my grand total there is, oh, is that just minus $18? Did I not get the $18 in there somehow? I will have to figure that out. Maybe that's what's wrong. All right. No, it's because this grew to 438 because of the 18. And so it is the extra $18 in there, because I'm coming up with $831.75 instead of $812.50. So that's why, at least that makes sense. So my grand total is $831.75. All right, and then I need to take that $831.75 minus $988 for my total income, and that is $156.25. So it's $156, not $175. So I'm going to cross that out, and I'm just going to put that there and write $156 instead. All right, so my remaining balance is $156, is what I get to spread out into my cash envelopes. And cash envelopes, I'm not sure if I'm even going to write them today, because I literally am just going to give all this money straight to the car repair and pay it off instead of sinking anything this time. So let me see what I'm going to do there. I didn't write my balance here. 156. All right, and that is what I get to stuff. And so let me pull this out again. Right here. This is what I owe. Oh, this is also what I owe, so I can pull these together. All right, so the 251, and I have 156. So I am going to end up taking some of these things out of these different binders, because I still have 117 in there. Does that add up to enough? 156 plus 25 plus a possible 117. All right, that would be minus 39.25. So we can do this. Okay, let's figure this one out by starting with, I'm going to pull all the money out of my wallet so that I can pay this back. I am going to end up sinking these amounts still. So I know that I'm going to be taking these amounts from the bank. So I can just work that out real quick so that I can set this aside and be done with that, because this is easy for me. This is the same money I stuff each time. See, the groceries. Did I copy? I copied this exactly. This needs to say $200. That's why I'm getting the extra 18. Oh, I'm very tired, you guys. I shouldn't be doing this when I'm this tired. Okay, so that's why I have the extra 18. So now I'm going to take 831.75 minus 18 equals 813.75. That's a lot closer to my 812.50 that it's supposed to be. I still don't know what I added wrong, but I'm happier with that number. I'm just going to change it to that number. 813.75. which changes this number again. But I do want to get my numbers right. So 813.75 minus 988 equals 174.25. So we're going to go 174. And I had to cross this out and everything. At least I have extra room over here. I'm just going to do this. 174. 174. This is my craziest budget I've ever done. I think I shouldn't have forced doing it on Thursday. Next time I will just not and do it on Friday if I get tired. So I do have it worked out now though, and it is 174 that that I will have extra. So now I can do this breakdown. At least I want to do the breakdown before I did the polling and the stuffing, because I would have messed things up even further. But that's what happens in budgeting. That's why I'm going to leave this in. I could edit this out and make this look like I just know exactly what I'm doing. But I don't, and I'm learning, and I want to learn with you, and I want to show you, and I want advice from you on what I am doing wrong. And I would love for someone, like if I didn't find this, for someone to comment and be like, well, you're adding $18 still when that was last week's problem to add the $18. You're supposed to be adding just 200 because my brain was too tired to realize that, because I was just copying from last week's. So you can't copy exactly from last week's, and I just proved that. Let me do my breakdown here. Dink. We got 100s, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s, and a total. So I do like 50s in gas, so I'm going to get 3 50s. For the groceries, the 100s are working just fine, so I'm going to get 200s. For pets, I just need the 10. For shopping, I need 13, so I need a 10 and 3 1s. For household, I need 10. For the maintenance, I need 12, so I'm going to put a 10 and 2 1s. And for the credit card, I need 25, so a 20 and a 5. And that should add up to, oh, see, I still have the wrong number right there. Let's see what this does add up to. 150 plus 200 plus 10 plus 13 plus 10 plus 12 plus 25. That's up to 420. Okay. So that should say 420 right there. And this is $420 cash breakdown. Oh, and I shouldn't have written that there yet because I'm not positive, and I'm not going to work this out yet because I'm not positive I'm done, because I need to pull more cash for my cash envelopes. So that's probably going to get, I actually have whiteout. I don't know why I'm just crossing things out, because I'm exhausted, and I do need to get to sleep because I plan on pulling another like 10-hour day tomorrow, and or maybe more, who knows.